guys, so I know my videos have been the wrong way lately, but it's so much easier when my camera's flipped the proper way than when it's sideways, but I know this is the proper way to do it, so I'm gonna do it now. So I was saying that I was gonna be doing a video on internet dating, and here it is. Sorry I'm looking all disheveled. I just finished up at the gym, and yes, I was wearing makeup, so if anybody has anything to say about it, not too bad. Okay, it's only because I wear makeup before when I'm out and about, and then I'm not gonna take it all off just to come here. So I've got a little glow going on, aka sweat. So anyways, here I go. So my internet dating story, I'm gonna try to make it really quick because I don't want to ramble on forever. But so what happened was I ended up going on Instagram, and I remember getting a like on a picture, and then I ended up going to this guy's page and was like, oh, he's pretty good looking. But I had no idea where he was from because I would see all these random pictures from different places. So I'm like, okay, well, either he travels a lot or I think he lives far away. So whatever, I didn't do anything about it. I think I followed him on Instagram and he followed me, and that was pretty much that. Okay, there's a good looking guy just getting in his car. I don't want to think I'm talking to myself. Anyways, yeah, so then we ended up liking each other's photos. He had commented on mine a couple times, and I was like, oh, okay, what the heck? And then I think one day it was my fault. One day I randomly said like, hey, do you have Facebook? And he's like, yeah, here's my name. And I'm like, oh, okay. So then I added him to Facebook, and then I was just thinking, this is just gonna be a guy that, I mean, it's Instagram. I'll probably never talk to him, but whatever, we'll just be Facebook friends. And then he ended up messaging me like every single day. So we were talking every single day, and we would talk from day until night, because obviously with the Facebook app on your phone, it just goes straight, it just sends as a text basically. So I mean, I had my phone on me, and yeah. So anyways, we were chatting it up a lot, and what else happened after that? I think people are looking at me like I'm crazy because I'm just outside the gym right now, but I wanted to be outside because there's better lighting. Anyways, so then we started talking, and I remember one day he was texting me and he's like, so I think I kind of like you. And I was like, oh no, I like you too, because I ended up finding out that he lives in the States and I do not, so that sucked, and I was devastated because I'm like, what am I gonna do? Like, are we really gonna do anything about it? So when he told me he liked me, I was like, oh, I like you too, what are we gonna do? So I mean, I was kind of just like, well, that's too bad, that sucks, you live in the States, so whatever. I didn't think anything of it. I didn't think it was gonna go anywhere at all. And then the more we talked, the more we were like, so I want to meet. And I'm like, I want to meet too. But it was kind of off and on. I think he kind of went through these phases where he was like, I don't know, should we really do this? Like, should we even attempt to try to make this work, because it's so far away. But I mean, I really wanted to see where it would go. I was like, you know what, I'm not getting any younger, I have nothing to lose, let's just see what happens. So smart me ended up buying a ticket to go to where he lives, and a plane ticket. So that shit ain't cheap. That poop ain't cheap, sorry. And about a week before I was about to go there, he kind of dropped a bomb on me. Oh, and by the way, it wasn't some sort of catfish situation. We had FaceTime, so I knew he was who he said he was. I mean, we had been texting, we mailed stuff to each other, so I know we knew that it was, you know, he wasn't some like random young child on the internet pretending he was somebody he wasn't. He was who he said he was. So anyways, a week before I was supposed to go out there, he just decided it was too much, and he was just like, I mean, where is this really gonna go? okay, he didn't have a girlfriend or anything. It wasn't like a situation like that. He was very, very honest with me, and of course I was heartbroken, but I mean, what was I gonna do? So I didn't end up going. I kept saying, are you sure? Are you sure? Like, maybe we could just see where it goes. May as well just try it out just to see. And no, he just wasn't ready. He had never really been in a super serious relationship though, so I don't blame him. That's a huge, huge step, having somebody from Canada come out to the States for you. And I was supposed to be there for, I think, 5 or 6 days. And yeah. So anyways, it didn't work out, but I mean, I am glad that I have his friendship. We do still keep in contact. You know, most of you might be like, you're crazy, but obviously we were talking every single day and we have become really close friends, so I didn't really want to lose that friendship. Sometimes it's hard because it started out not like a normal friendship. It started out as more relationship-y than anything, so obviously I was always hoping, like, I wanted closure just to see what it would have been like in person, just to know, like, maybe we would have just been like, yeah, we're better off as friends, so let's just leave it at that. But kind of sucks still not knowing. I still would love to meet him. We've been friends for over a year now, so it would be nice to just get together and meet, but I mean, you never know, maybe in the future we'll meet eventually just as friends. But yeah, so that's my story. I just wanted to let everybody know, like, it can definitely work. I've seen so many situations where people have gotten really lucky and it has worked out, but also be careful because you never know if the person is genuine or not, and you might have a sad story. But yeah, just be cautious and make sure you're FaceTiming, you're seeing the person so that you know they are who they say they are. But I mean, don't put it like, I don't know, what am I trying to say here? Don't. I'm trying to say, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Just, it's always an option. You never know when you might meet somebody. It could happen anytime. So if that's the way it happens, that's the way it happens. You know, there's kind of like a, oh, we met online. It's kind of embarrassing to say, but at the same time, it's so common these days that I honestly feel like that's the easier way of meeting somebody instead of going out, because I don't really go to the bar. I don't like party a ton, and that's not really the kind of place that I'd want to meet somebody. I mean, if it happens, it happens, and that's awesome, and I know that's worked out for a lot of people as well. So you never know. Just don't shut anything out, because you never know what can happen. But I also had another one on Tinder, which was no bueno. So I mean, I haven't had much luck on the old online dating thing. I ended up meeting the guy, we went out for coffee, and it was awesome. Like, we had the best time ever, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, I could see myself dating this guy. And yeah, I don't know what happened. The second time we hung out, there was just a weird vibe there. Like, I feel like both of us were kind of just like, yeah, so I mean, I don't know what happened in between that time, but I just noticed he was still kind of like creeping around on Tinder, and I'm like, you know what, I don't really, and we had only hung out once, which is fine, but at the same time, I was just like, if I meet someone, I'm gonna see where it goes with that person before I start, you know, and some people, like, whatever, it's fine. We had never had a conversation saying like, we're exclusive. It was one date, so it was never like that, and it was never anything serious just yet. But I mean, if I thought that I had a really good connection with someone, I think I'd chill out and see where that went, and then if nothing happened from there, then I'd, you know, date other people. But that's just me. So anywho, this was long enough. I just wanted to tell you my kind of dating disaster stories. So yeah, I'm currently still looking for Prince Charming, so we'll see what happens with that. Who knows, maybe if I move, maybe I'll find a boy out there. But if not, whatever. You know what, you don't need anybody to make you happy. You gotta make yourself happy before anybody else can. So yeah, maybe that's what's up. Maybe I need to figure myself out first. But anyways, this is long enough, so I just wanted to tell you guys about my experiences with online dating. So, oh, I had another one too, but we ended up going on, I think, one date. It was actually really good and we had a good time, but pretty sure he was expecting a little more than I was gonna give. So I was like, yeah, no, like I want to actually be serious with somebody. I'm not just looking for good times. So yeah, anyways, that's my story. Hope you guys have had good stories. If you have, share them with me because I'd like to hear them. Okay, hope you're having a good weekend. It's actually sunny here, thank goodness. This is why I'm doing it in my car, because inside I feel like it's super dark in my house. So anyways, have a good weekend. I'll talk to you soon.